What's going on, everybody? We went back to Jack in the Box. When I was there the other day trying their new or seasonal chili crisp curly fries, which were really good, I noticed that they had the spicy tiny tacos back on the menu. And believe it or not, I've never tried these. So I knew I was going to go back, try them. I'm excited. I guess they just come back here and there. You can get these regular like this. You can get like a big 40 piece or 39 piece, whatever it is. And you can also get them sauced and loaded. The sauced and loaded looked really good, but I wanted to try them just original so I could see if there is any spice to it without having the sauce and the cheddar cheese and whatnot on it. Spicy tacos, $4.50. So $4.87 out the door. It says 13, so I'm guessing there's 13 of them in there. It's pretty heavy. So, oh, they did the sauced and loaded. I didn't want sauced and loaded. Fuck. See how they marked it sauced and loaded? Let's see if they did it sauced and loaded. They did. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Anyway. Yeah, this is terrible. Anyways, I mean, I'm sure they'll be good, but I wanted to just try the tacos by themselves, but not bad. Guess that's why you look at it before you leave. I don't know. I mean, it has a little bit of a spice to it. I tried these 7-Eleven spicy tiny tacos not too long ago. And I actually enjoyed them more than I thought I would. Spicy tiny taco, bunch of cheese on it. And it has their hot taco sauce on there. Already I can taste it. There's a couple at the bottom that don't have a lot of stuff on them, so let's try to get to those. But I can detect a little bit of spice on them. A little bit of beef in there. Definitely a good little snack. A little messy. But if you can't have a little fun while you're eating, I mean, they're really good with the cheese, even the lettuce, and the taco sauce that they've put on there. And there is a little bit of a spice to them. And even with all the shit on top of those, I can still taste the spiciness of that red shell as opposed to the spiciness of their hot taco sauce. That hot taco sauce, I mean, Jack in the Box was a spot in my college days, even my later high school days, where we hit up quite a bit late night, 12, 1, 2 a.m. type stuff. And although I'm not what's the word? I'm not a huge fan of their tacos. It was just a good deal back then, right? So you get a bunch of tacos and we just chow down. And I haven't had their tacos in decades, and I haven't had this sauce in quite a while either. but it's unmistakable, the sauce. So I can tell the difference, you know, between that there is a little bit of spice on these tacos without that sauce. I actually like lettuce like this. I like to put lettuce like that on my refried beans. Even though these are really good, I still wish I would have got what I wanted and not the sauced and loaded. But had I tried the tacos before, I probably would have got sauced and loaded. You know, because it's just, I think it's like $1 more, maybe. Obviously, I'm not sure because that price seemed based on the Uber app, and I know it's always a little bit more on the apps. Nacho cheese is really good on there. Again, they are just little guys. But the beef in these is way better than the 7-Eleven ones. But they taste very similar. Very similar. As far as the shell is very, very similar. Got a few here now that don't have a bunch of the shit all over them. Good little crunch still. I'm gonna try one with this taco sauce, one that doesn't have, this one doesn't have too much of the other stuff on it and the sauce already, so let's try a little bit with the That was what I was going for. Just the spicy tiny taco, adding some of their taco sauce. That was what I really wanted to eat today and review. So we're kind of getting 2 reviews out of 1, the sauced and loaded, because a lot of these ones at the bottom, you can still see a couple there, you know, for sure that one. There's not much on them, right? So I can kind of get sauced and loaded and some regulars, but they're really good just by themselves with the hot sauce. These are good. This is a solid little snack. 100%. I like them. And there is a little bit of spice to them. They're not super spicy, right? But they're kind of just the right amount for like a fast food joint, for something for the average person. As you can tell, I'm enjoying them, you know. They are elevated with the cheese and the lettuce. So the sauced and loaded is better than just plain old spicy tiny tacos, but last one. Get a good look at them. What we're working with inside. They're executed really well. I would eat those again for sure. And like I said, that's a good snack. That's a perfect little lunch for me. They're not super heavy. It's hitting the craving I had. So I'm happy with those. And I'm glad that a few of those at the bottom weren't super sauced and loaded, right? So that I could really try the spicy tiny taco itself without all the accoutrement and everything on top of them. So we kind of got both of best of both worlds there. So all in all, pretty good. I think the shell, the spicy shell, is about on the same level of spiciness as the hot taco sauce. I think they're both very comparable as far as the spice level. So when you combine both of them, you get a slight uptick from one or the other. So that's really enjoyable. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm glad those came back. I never really had a draw to try those until, I started doing a little bit more food review, spicy food stuff from these national chains and whatnot. And then when I saw the 7-Eleven tacos came out like a couple months ago, whenever I did that, those were new for them. It reminded me of these, and then I was like, man, I wish I would have got to those too. So I'm glad they came back and I was able to get to those and try them. So if you've never had those and you're going to Jack in the Box, that would be a good side to share with your partner, share with somebody, and have a burger, chicken sandwich, something on the side. You know what I mean? But 2 people could enjoy those as a little appetizer for sure. Anyway, I love y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for burning with me. We'll see you next time.